what happened, what went wrong, and what was right in this game. I'm glad that we won again, and this is what I asked for in the last video. If you watched the last video, I've been calling for Arsenal players to start shooting. The way Arsenal was playing does not work anymore. You've seen it. You've seen Man City crash. You've seen teams that play that kind of football. It doesn't work anymore. I've been calling for people to shoot, and no one has been shooting, and that's why we had no goals. You saw Saka today literally had to shoot. Party had to shoot. Nonelli had to shoot. You don't break into defenses these days without shooting. If you want goals, you don't tap in goals. Tapping in goals is a thing, but it doesn't work anymore. It doesn't work anymore. If you want to get, if you want to get, if you want to get a result, you have to start shooting, and that's why Nottingham Forest today didn't have any shots on target, and they didn't score. If you want goals, if you want to win any match, you start shooting. That's what I told you in the previous video. Arsenal today played a very comfortable football match. They defended so well. The midfield was okay. The striking, we didn't. We had Jesus in the striking line, and I felt like at least today Kai Havertz got to be rested, but Jesus, the output isn't there yet. But again, he played well. Then I'll talk about, of course, I'm a big critic of Mikel Merino. Today he didn't come out that well, but he didn't do so many mistakes. But I want him to get more involved in the game. I want him to fight for the ball, ask for the ball, start distributing the ball, create chances. But I haven't seen that out of him. Saka. Saka today, you saw the connection that was there between Saka and Martin Odegaard. Martin Odegaard and Saka, when they play together, you see they are not selfish. They play selfless. There is a way they connect together. He gives him the ball. Saka puts it back. One of them gets a way of scoring, and that's what we've been missing. We've been missing someone that can go back, pick the ball, give it out freely, not being selfish with the ball. And I think you saw how well played today. The other thing is that Jorginho, this is a guy that is underrated. But if you saw him play in the first half, he's a good guy. He knows how to keep everyone comfortable. You don't you don't see Jorginho rushing. Just like, okay, I don't want to say Declan Rice is bad, but sometimes he rushes. But when Jorginho is playing, you see the kind of comfort that is in the midfield. Then today, what Arteta did was also right. You don't have to keep on playing Party 90 minutes. You don't have to keep playing him 90 minutes. Let him have some rest because you have another match on Tuesday against Sporting Lisbon. Why play someone all the 90 minutes? Actually, I was also happy to see Sterling getting a chance to play. He gave us an assist. Sterling is one player that needs to boost his confidence. I think I need to see him more play. The other player that I was disappointed not to see today was Neto. You would have brought in Neto to come and fill the ball. I'm not one person that wants to see a player come in a team and doesn't get like playtime. If you've asked for a player, if you've got a player on loan, or if you bought a player on loan, give them playing time, just like you give to Odegaard. He showed what he had. Give Neto a chance to play. I know he's captained in the other Carabao Cup. Give him time to play. Let him test the Premier League. I know he will come with some mistakes, but at least create time for him to play, just like the other players you've been giving them chance. If you've seen, if you've seen, if you've seen Ethan came in and he was all excited, and I'm glad that he got a goal. Ethan played what did his role. When he came in, he wanted to prove Arteta that I have to play in the Premier League. That's what he did today. When you come and you have to replace the captain, you have to step in the shoes and try to be as good as you can, because the captain is not going to be rested. But every time you get a chance, that's what you do. I think this wasn't his debut, but it was like his second Premier League goal, Premier League match, and he performed so well. Saka, for me, should have been rested a little bit earlier because I don't want Saka to be tired in the Champions League game, because we need to win that game so that we get our chances of not playing so many games in the Champions League. I need us to end below eighth position. I don't want us to play that knockout stage. And the other thing I saw today is that the boys feel like they were confident. They are gaining their confidence back. I didn't see those silly mistakes of getting to be scored, or allowing the ball to go to the goalkeeper when the opposite team gets like a set piece. That's what I've been calling for. You don't we don't want to see someone. We don't want to see where we're dangerous and people using that thing against us. We are dangerous at set pieces, but people had started using set pieces against us. And if you see the statistics, we have conceded more from the set pieces. But today, I'm glad the boys cleared that clean sheet for Raya. That's a plus for him. Raya, Raya needs to be rested in 1 or 2 matches. We need to see Neto come in and show us what he's capable of. I know, like, to goalkeepers it's scary, because when a goalkeeper comes and becomes very good, you may lose your position forever, just like Ramsdale did. But I need to see Neto also come in and try to be like family. You know, this is what we need. This is what we need. You don't have to overplay a player. Do some changes. Today, when you brought in Party, you saw what happened. When you brought in Ethan, you saw what happened. Players get frustrated. Players get mocked and they lose the confidence. When you interchange these players, you get something that is different. Today, today we are fourth behind Chelsea, but I'm assuring you, if you keep shooting, we're going to be past Liverpool and we're going to be in that first position till the season ends. I see today Man City has lost, and that will be in another video, another live that I'll make later. But what was key today was the boys practiced how to shoot, and I'm glad that when Patty came into the field, the first thing he did with the ball is to first shoot at the goal. That's what he did in his training. He had to show it on the pitch, and it worked so perfectly. So I encourage also the other people the other players like Trossard. Trossard should start shooting. I know he's the deadliest player that we have on the pitch. That when he's to shoot, he has that eye for the goal. But I don't know why he doesn't shoot. Jesus needs to learn how to shoot, because I know he's a Brazilian and he likes doing his 1, 2, 3 things. Like, he wants to dribble, he wants to be comfortable with the ball, but he should learn how to shoot. You can't tell me that we're winning all these matches and your striker, you don't have even 3 goals. You don't have 3 goals and your striker. Jesus, you need to start shooting. This is how we're going to improve as a team. We have the best team, but we are not giving out our proper output. I want every player to start shooting, and that's how we're going to get our goals. That's how we're going to improve the team. And the other comment that I have in today's video is that Melino has to get involved in the game. I know he has tried not to do any mistakes, but he has to get involved, ask for the ball, command, boss around with the ball. But every time you get the ball, you don't spend with it even 2 seconds. You give it away. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know why he's not picking up. And he's a good player, don't get me wrong, but I feel like he still fears to play in the Premier League. He played at Newcastle, but I don't know why he's not that confident to play in Arsenal. The other thing is that Arteta today learned what Pep did not learn. Is that when the game fails the way you plan it and the way you want to score, you devise for other means on how to score. People are not going to wait for you to reach in the box, then pass dribble past the goalkeeper and start scoring. If you shoot from outside the box, you have more chances of scoring. The more shots that you have, the more chances of scoring. And it shouldn't be one person's role to score all the goals. If we had Kai Havertz today, maybe it would have been different. Because when all players have the ball, they want to give to Kai Havertz. They want to give him the ball. But today we didn't have Kai Havertz, and everyone thought they could do something without Kai Havertz, and it was good. But in the next game, I want Kai Havertz to play, and he should also learn to shoot. And that's how we're going to win all the matches that are remaining. Thank you for the day.